Hi, we're live, ladies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi there. Good night to you. Good night, Merly from the States. Good night, Micheline from the States. And of course, myself and Martez here in Canada. So good to have you. It's 10 p.m. now where I'm coming from. So maybe it's morning where you other people are watching from, or morning where other people are watching from. But it's really, really good to be on this platform once again with my business partners. So we'll just go straight into our introduction and then we go into our topic. And the topic for this evening is how do we track and maintain our business goals, and how and what are the steps that we're taking or day by day taking to maintain those goals or to achieve those goals. So I'll go first by introducing myself. I'm Marvia King. I'm coming to you live out of Ontario, Canada. I am a mentor and a digital business owner. I do have a 20-year-old daughter, and it's a pleasure being here with you tonight. I'm going to ask Burley to go next.
Well, thank you, Marvia. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Yeah, we're a little bit late today because we just have to make some adjustment with our time, which is really nice. That's the beauty of an online business. So, yes, my name is Merly Bolden, coming to you live from Wisconsin, United States, and I am a full-time online business owner and also a full-time mom, kind of full time, right? Because they're going somewhere already and working. So, um, and I've been in this business for almost 2 years this month. So it's exciting.
Cheers to you.
Thank you.
Okay, Micheline, do you want to
Yes.
go?
Yes. Hi, everyone. This is Micheline. I'm calling live to you from Massachusetts, USA. I am the mother of three young girls. Little one, 10, 6, and 3 years old. And I am a full-time business owner. I'm a mentor. I am auntie. I am everything.
Busy mom.
Yes,
Yes.
indeed, indeed.
Yep.
Okay, Martez.
All right. Before I cut myself out here, because I think that I'm cutting off here. It's my Wi-Fi. So, hello everyone. My name is Mary Sass. Thank you, ladies, for adjusting the time for me. I'm still at work, and I appreciate you guys adjusting the time for me to be able to be here with you as well. So, I'm a bartender by profession, and I've been in the business for over a little year now. Enjoying the journey. Thank you, Marvia.
Thank you so much, Martez. Thank you so much, ladies. And this is what teamwork is all about, because we had to adjust our time this evening to fit Martez in. And this is what the business is all about, because she's actually at work and she's really doing her stuff. And that's the beauty of the business. You can do it anywhere, anytime. And so it was our pleasure today to make that adjustment for you, Martez. And so we're going to dive right into our topic for discussion this evening, where we're about to discuss how do we track and maintain our business goals. I'm going to go first and then we can go in the round that we did the introduction earlier. Okay, so for me, there's so many things that I have to do or started to do since I started this business. Number one, I have to keep a journal, and I have to ensure that my goals that I set, they're smart goals, they're specific, they're measurable, they are achievable, they
Mhm.
are smart. So it's SMART, and we all know about those smart goals,
Mhm.
right? They're specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. Slip it for a minute there. And so I try to make sure that I have my journal and strategize and prioritize my goals and how I track them. For example, if I always keep my objectives in mind, because it's so much, especially where the training is concerned. So what I do, I have a journal to say, okay, I'm going to do, say 6 different sections of my training for over a period of 2 days or 3 days, and I track my training like that. So when I go back, I know that I've covered all of those in order for me to move on. Another thing that I do, I purpose. I purpose and focus all of my whys, because if I don't do that, I'm going to lose track of what I'm doing. And so at the forefront of my mind, I have to make sure that I track and prioritize and focus on my goals. So that's in a nutshell. The steps, I'll talk about my steps afterwards. So now I'm going to ask Merle to go ahead and tell us how do you track and maintain your business goals?
Oh, thank you, Marvia. And yes, like Marvia is saying, it's so important. And for me, before I started this online business, I've never done anything like this. So this is actually the first time I keep tracking what I have to do as an online business owner. So
Okay.
the main thing really is help me track about my goal is the spreadsheet. When I joined the 10X and doing those go lives, the groups like Rags and Chicago, our business owners, partners, are helping us and teaching us how to do those things. And that's one thing, that's the main thing that I've been using and keep tracking all those things that I have to do every day. And it's not easy, but that's how the way it is. There's nothing easy anyway to achieve in life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And the spreadsheet is good too, because some people, I don't know if it's the Excel spreadsheet you use, but when you use those spreadsheets, you can actually take in all of your goals, objectives. So that spreadsheet works like a charm. It gives you
Mhm.
time, it gives you a date, and you can monitor and control those goals that you have in place.
Yes.
Micheline, I know you talk about sticky notes. A lot of people use sticky notes as well. And if it works for you, then fine. But there are so many things that we can use to maintain and track. So what have you been using, Micheline?
So what I've been using to follow you, I use my smart thing to do it. I used to use my phone more. But now there's too much stuff on my phone. I just like the old part of I said, okay, I can't do that. Like every Sunday, I use a notebook. I put everything down for the whole week. And then every morning, I put my sticky note and I put
Okay.
what I have to be done in there. And then when I'm done with it, I put a check mark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I know I'm not good at reading books because when I touch a book, I fall asleep. So I've been getting audiobook. So when I go for my walks, I listen to them. I used to listen to music. I listen to my books, or I listen to the mastermind I want to go back to review. That's what I do to keep track.
Okay. And the sticky note is so good too, because if you can do them in terms of like day
Yeah,
and the date and time, and when you have achieved those, you can move them over. So the
for the,
sticky note is, yes, the sticky note is pretty good. What I try to do though is do this things to do list. Like every beginning of every week, I'll do my things to do. What am I going to do today? How am I going to do it? What am I going to plug myself into for the week, and just keep a track on those. And I find that that helps. And as you said, the moment you go through it and you have accomplished it, then you just do your check mark. You just check them as you go along. So that's really a good one, Micheline.
and
Martin,
I learn to hide them too because they keep taking.
what was that?
I have to hide them in my
Oh,
purse because they took them.
okay,
For
okay,
me, yeah, for me, I can really relate with Micheline. I know I have my notes on my Samsung, on my phone, and on my iPad, and it's like because it's too much. I've already notes a lot of it. It's really full. So I'm kind of like old school. I also like take notes using my notebook. So I put everything. What am I going to do today, tomorrow? And then when I accomplish it, it feels great, right? So
Yes, yep.
it's really amazing when you write down to do
or
list,
check mark.
and when you accomplish it, it's a fulfillment
Yes,
feeling,
yes.
and it's yeah, because sometimes like we kind of forget that we have to do these things, and because we sometimes we celebrate too much, and if we do celebrate too much, we kind of like excite, and we want to do some things. Well, it's not a bad thing to celebrate, right? But like
Hmm.
not way go over our head. we have to stick on to our goal, what we have to accomplish for the next few weeks as well. So all my notes written down on my notebook, and it's kind of like a very thick notebook. I know it's scrabbled. I sometimes I couldn't find my notes. I'm so messy, but yeah, I try myself to be organized. And,
Okay. Okay, and it's great too. You have to stay organized because if you don't, that's why I'm thinking the sticky note is good so you can have them on strips, and once you have accomplished those, then you just move them over. And I like the fact, Martis, that you talk about the celebration of the success, those success. There are milestones, and so it's also important for us to track our milestones. However simple those milestones are, we need to check.
Mhm.
We need to keep track on them because those are the same milestones that's going they're going to push us to go move forward in our business, and they're going to motivate us each day and inspire us. It doesn't matter how small those miles. I love milestones, mark you.
yeah,
So if you even, I know Merle has this vision board, and so if the vision board is right before you, like every day, it pushes you to want to do more and want to succeed. So great, great. um now that we have covered the first part of the topic, the second part, however, is the steps. What steps have we taken to achieve those goals?
Um, I can go first.
Of
Hello,
course,
Marte.
yes, yes.
Okay.
I'm cutting off.
Oh, she
Okay.
was frozen.
How about if Meritus would go first, just in case she'll froze?
Yeah,
Absolutely. You want to go,
Sorry, what was
Martin?
it again?
Okay, so what steps
that's
have you taken to achieve your business goals? Because we talk about tracking and monitoring and maintaining our goals. So, this stage of the discussion, what are the steps that you have taken?
it was
So,
Sorry, it's me cutting off. Yeah, so what I've taken so far is connecting with leaders. I've achieved, like, I have improved myself because of listening and connecting with leaders. When you connect to leaders, you become leaders yourself, right? And connecting, and we have all these groups like Facebook, Messenger, all these kind of social media that we connect with all business owners. I have learned from everybody. I know you guys are the best. I have learned from you, from all your experience. I have followed your business page, and I have learned some valuable content on your page. When we follow someone else's page, we definitely uh, get
get
some
ideas.
ideas and all that valuable content from. We don't necessarily have to copy them, but we kind of like inspired and
Make it
motivate
your own
ourselves
and
to
make it your
create
own.
our own. Yeah, that's
Yes,
right.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Merle, you want to go next?
Sure. So for me, the steps and resources that I is important to me is plugging in. I am absolutely believing that to stay plugged in when you are having the business is very important, and that's one thing that really motivates me since I've been starting this online business. And it's really nice to connect with our mentors and coaches,
Mm-hmm.
and staying plugged in our training and connecting with people in the business is so important, and that's what keeps me going until now.
I know, and I can testify to that. You're such a gem, Merle, and you make sure you reach out all the time, and just to check in to make sure that we all are doing well. And so, just that cohesiveness sometimes is what we need as mentors. And
Thank
so,
you, Marvia.
thank you for that,
Sure.
Micheline.
yes. For me too, I stay plugged in the training on all my business partners to see what's happening with them, what's going on, to get ideas. And also, I recently buy this. It's a planner for 17 months.
Oh,
So I try because I have all my kids' appointment what they have to do in there. I put it in there and then I set time for me to go do what I have to do for my business. Like when I haven't do my go live 10 o'clock, I pop. I said, "Oh, no go live yet." And the time I put it for 3 o'clock or 8 o'clock, I did not have time to do it. I go and do it. That's how I stay plugged in with everything I have to do for the day. With 3 kids, it's not easy to get anything done.
I
When
know.
I plan stuff, they end up not getting done. But if I have them writing down, keep checking,
Yes.
I get them done.
Okay, perfect. For me, I try to stay plugged in. I use my calendar, do calendar management for myself, or I put it in my phone for it to alarm. So when you set up that time and it alarms, you know that you need to get going. Because sometimes
Yeah.
we do forget, and because our lives are so busy. So
Mhm.
if I put it in my phone and it goes off, then it's an indication that I need to go do what I said I was gonna do. So it keeps me on track. And as Merle said, I try to stay plugged in. I try to do at least 4 hours after my work every day consistently. I try to do that. Some 4 hours on average every day. I try to do that. Another thing that I do is just be consistent and just keep plug myself in. And there was a thought that I had, but it totally maybe I want to sleep, but it totally evade me now. That very important thought that I wanted to just bring across. But in a nutshell, that's what I do. I just set up my calendar management or put it on my phone and make sure that once the alarm goes off, I know that I need to get myself in action. you know it's always good to have clarity too when you're being focused and when you're trying to achieve these goals. So it's really good. And I know Micheline is old school, and probably Merle too. The book is really good because I find that when I'm doing my training, I make notes, and so you can always go
Go
back
back.
and
Yep.
and check those.
Exactly.
Yes, which is really really good. Oh, the point that I really wanted to make and just came back to me now is the content. Yes, and Marites mentioned the content and how important the contents are whenever we're posting. And it's not that you're copying, but it's just because of the unit that we have. It gives us the that little leeway to go on, especially if you follow individuals and just see what they're doing, and you can incorporate it to make it your own. So one
Yep.
of the main thing too was the content for me. Yes.
Yeah, that is so true because we needed some ideas.
Yep.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how you guys do it, but for me, I plan my content like for the week because content it takes time. So
Hmm.
I don't have the time. If I want to post, I'm just gonna go post. No, I don't do that. So
Hmm.
another thing that I do, this is one of the steps that I've been or how I track and maintain. I plan my content for the week. So I get them ready, and Monday I just post. Tuesday I just post. And so it's a good thing. I don't know if you guys can incorporate that, but it's good when if you set that time for just content and just work on your content. Like for the week, I find that it's easier for one, and it's time. It helps with your time. It helps to manage your time.
Mhm.
Yes, because content, if you really want to put the right content out there, you can't rush,
Hmm.
right? So
Exactly.
yeah, so I'm just throwing out, that's what I do. And I find that it works for me by just planning, like for the week, the content that I want to post and just post them.
You're very organized for sure.
Yeah.
Gotta be, gotta be. Okay, so we're 19 minutes now. Any last word from anyone?
I think we have a really good
Question.
conversation today.
Okay, great. Okay, next time we meet, we should have a fun activity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have a fun activity next time we meet. Okay, so if this is the wrap, then I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. Even though it's a little bit late, but we're here, and we thank you so much for taking the time out to join with us. And for those of you who will go back and watch the replay, thank you so much, and see you soon
All
for
right.
another episode. Okay, bye, bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Let's take picture before Meritus would freeze again.
Okay.
One, Michelin.